Hi everyone, welcome back to Crafting at Whimsy Wonderland. My name is Stacy. Today I'm going to be using this napkin from Family Dollar. They were $1 a package, and it's a 2-ply napkin. And I peeled the napkin plies apart so that this is just single ply now, and I've cut off one of the sections, and I cut the wording off of it as well. I haven't discarded it. It's over here. I am going to be using it just separately. And then I have these 2 wooden pumpkins from Dollar Tree. There's a short fat one and a tall skinny one. I'm going to start with the small chunky one, and I'm going to brush Mod Podge over the front of this. You can use matte or gloss Mod Podge. It does not matter. I usually use gloss because I had a bunch of it, but this is matte. I prefer the look of the matte finish, but you decide what you like. Then I'm going to put my napkin face down on just a plastic page protector like you use for school, and I have a small spray bottle. I'm going to mist the napkin, get it good and wet, and then I'm going to stretch it out, smooth out the wrinkles as best I can. I have a little tray that I hold it up to see if there's any water that's going to drip off. Now I have my Mod Podge already on here, so I'm going to lay my napkin down on my pumpkin, push it down while it's still on the page protector, and then carefully I'm just kind of bending it up the edge and pulling the napkin down. And now it's wanting to stick like crazy. Gently pull back your napkin. Okay. Smooth out anything that you see that needs smoothing. Then I'm going to take my Be Thankful, and I'm going to turn it face down on my page protector and spray it. Spread out the wrinkles. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Mod Podge and just go over the top of this a little bit while it's still good and wet, because I'm going to be adding the Be Thankful to the top of it. What I'm doing is just shredding the edge so that I don't have such a straight line over the top. Getting rid of just all of the extra napkin that I can. Oh, try not to tear your words like I just did. All right, let me see if I can give you a close-up of this. See how it's real jagged around the edge now? That's going to give me a better look when I go to place this on top. There we go. I'm going to take your skewer or scissors or whatever you want to use. I like to hold it up sometimes. Just kind of pull it off the edge. You are going to come back and sand the edge once it's completely dry, but this will kind of help that along a little. And it'll also help spread out any wrinkles you might have forming. Okay, then I'm going to set this aside to dry. And I'm going to show you one more way of napkin decoupaging without the water that lends a very beautiful effect as well. So make sure that your area is dry. And this is by far the easiest napkin decoupage idea I've come across. And for that one, I'm going to be using another napkin from Hobby Lobby. I just love this all over print. Now these are 3-ply napkins. Most of Hobby Lobby's napkins that I've seen have been 3-ply. So I try to get them all separated apart. Some people say just use all 3 plies. I'm like, no, that doesn't work for me, because that gives me 3 layers of napkin that could get wrinkles. Okay, so I have both plies off. That's 1 and that's 2. Go slow, because their napkins are stuck together really, really well, and you don't want to tear your design. Okay. Then looks like I'm going to need a little bit more than 1 section. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. What I like about these all over prints from Hobby Lobby too is it's an all over print. It's not 4 individual small prints. It's 1 big print. So if you have something bigger, you're not going to see that line in there. Okay, here comes the fun part. I'll bet you didn't know you could decoupage using glue stick. Just the Elmer's purple glue. Goes on purple, dries clear. You need to put a ton of this on. Make sure you get it all the way to the edges. And like I say, it goes on purple, it dries clear, so you will not see, you might see the purple bleed through the napkin a little bit, but once it's dry, you won't see it. I did a whole bunch of ornaments for my friends at school. Okay, then you're just going to press it on. Smooth it with your fingers. Now see, the purple's coming through on the white pumpkin, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take some sandpaper. I'm going to go ahead and cut this so I get a clean edge, so I can maybe reuse this little piece of leftover napkin on something else. Okay, getting that on there nice and smooth, making sure I'm feeling the stickiness of the glue coming through the napkin a little bit. That way you know it's good and stuck on. Then I'm going to take my sandpaper. Try not to hold too firmly with your thumb on like this. I keep doing that. One time my thumb got stuck to the napkin, and when I took my thumb off, it tore. So either wait till it's completely dry to do the sandpaper part, or just be careful. I prefer to sand when the napkin's just a tiny bit moist, because I think I get a smoother, nicer looking edge. And I'm always sanding from front to back. I never pull up, because that will pull the napkin up off of the pumpkin piece. And I stop to check it once in a while. Okay, this one is done, and that took less than, what, 5 minutes? Okay, so it just needs to dry. And how cute will these be together on a tiered tray? So I'm going to hop back to this one. It's still pretty wet, so I'm going to hit it with my heat gun. So this is mostly dry. As I was rollering down to get the where I had overlapped napkin layers, it kind of pulled up a little bit. So I'll probably go over that with some more Mod Podge, but I'm going to go ahead and in the same way take the sandpaper to the edge as I did on that one. Get that edge off of there. Yeah, this keeps bubbling up, so I'm going to hit some more Mod Podge on there as soon as I'm done sanding. Because that pulled up, I'm going to go ahead and get a little more Mod Podge on there. Just cover the top of it and seal it in. You don't have to seal this one if you don't want to. I like the texture of it with just the napkin and the glue stick. It almost feels like fabric. Okay, so that'll get that stuck down really well, and you can dry that with your glue gun or heat gun as well. All right, there you have it. Napkin decoupage in two different ways. The glue stick method and the wet napkin method. I like both methods. I use both of them now. And it just depends on the look you're going for. This one is smooth, no wrinkles at all whatsoever. This one has a few wrinkles. It looks a little bit more vintage, just because of the way that the glue, the Mod Podge, interacts with the napkin. So whatever look you're going for, I hope you'll give this project a try. Let me know what you're thinking of this project in the comment section below. And I think these are going to look really cute on my fall tiered trays, sitting there side by side. I think they coordinate beautifully, even though the napkins are from two different stores. They still go together. The colors are still good. So if you like this project, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. That helps my channel to grow. This has been Crafting at Whimsy Wonderland. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.